gonna move this back a little bit so y'all can get the whole picture of the golf. How the golf looking? Damn, Mr. Sweet. Make sure you get them likes up. Eat it. You speak English, right? Tell them why they should come to Gastro Bar. Tell them. Come on. You don't want to? Oh, hey, you look beautiful. They ain't worrying about that. Tell them why they gonna come give you a tip. Tell them why they should come give you a tip. All right, I'll be here for a while. You let me know if you change your mind. She blushing and everything. Peace, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm following you, bro.
All right.
Sure,
Thanks for the love, man. What's your name?
Sure, man. Jude, man.
Jude?
Yeah.
Like from the Bible?
Yeah, from the Bible. I'm out of Atlanta.
Okay,
The
ATL.
last video I seen was me talking to that guy talking about setting up businesses.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's my second time out here in Colombia and stuff like that.
Don't say nothing too crazy. I'm filming. I'm live.
Okay, got you. I
I'll just give you a heads up.
I appreciate your information, though. Just
Thank you,
breaking it
brother.
Down like Colombia and Brazil and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to travel more, you know, just
Yeah.
military and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so you used to it. You know what I mean?
Not as much as
Yeah, but you familiar with
Correct.
traveling.
Yeah.
And make it a little easier for you.
Yeah, exactly. My cousin's coming down for the first time.
Nice.
My birthday's on the 12th, and then another friend coming down. So you know, we just
Nice,
you know,
man.
enjoy time, man. But
It's
I
good to
definitely,
see
man, I
brothers
appreciate it,
enjoying
man.
themselves, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
Stay
that, man.
positive,
Thank you,
brother.
man. Yes,
Do
sir.
your thing.
Yes, sir.
Hit me on IG. You got some questions. You feel me?
sure.
All
Appreciate
right.
you.
Nice to meet you, brother.
You too.
All right. What's good, family? Get the likes up. What you sipping on? It's like a cherry drink. Little, how they call it, a little bitch drink. Ain't no alcohol in here. But I didn't want to get the lemonade menta because I get that every time. I think everybody at the beach, but I was at the beach once. I'm cool on the beach, man. I already know what's gonna be there. Big Six was good. This is Vibe Gastro Bar. It's between Calle 4 and 5, I think. On Carrera 3. And upstairs is Miami Hotel. You tell her I'm coming next month with a tip. Man, it's London. This shit is way too sweet. The environment seems more relaxed than the other days. Yes, nobody here. I'm literally the only one here. There's nobody even in the inside right now. I guess it's not peak time, like around 6 people going usually stop here after the beach. So there's literally nobody here except me. How loud is the music, man? Because the last few lives I've done, I wasn't able to monetize because there's always music going on. Do they have a setting that's mute out the background music while you're going live? Because I need to find out about that. Yeah, I'm not busy till like 5. But I've been in the house all day, so let me come down and get a bite to eat. It's a little early for me because I usually eat at 5, but I've been in the house all day because they were fixing my AC upstairs, and that took like about, first day was supposed to come at 11, so I was waiting, they came at 1. So it took them like 2 hours. Yeah, the couch is comfortable. Damn, I put on bug spray and I still feel like I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. Damn. I got my drone too. What else can I do, y'all? I went to Delirium last night. Yeah, I see Rampage. I know he in Medellin. Tell him to holler at your boy. Tell him holler and collab with the guard. Maybe he read his comments. I'll be out there later though this month. I should have asked a girl to come and have lunch with me. I could give you a little eye candy. But I met a lot of girls last night. I must have been looking handsome because they was coming, they was stopping at the brother. They saw other girls giving me the number. I ain't gonna do nothing with the number. I just did it for the sport. I just did it for the sport. How well can y'all hear that music? I got a red tongue. Yeah, I did it for the game. If y'all, I reached out to JJ from Game Abroad. I hit him on IG, maybe he didn't see it, to collaborate. And I hit up Unc J on the IG to collaborate while I'm here. I wanted to see his hotel and maybe get a little interview with him. But if anybody got connects with them, hit me up. Corey, I've been good, man. I've been good. I've been trying to stay positive, chilling, you know. Perception. I'm not going to front. Gastro was one of my favorite spots. Yeah, I've only eaten here and I've eaten at Roquísimo. That's it. You know, consistent, no stomach aches. Gracias. I need 2 of those. You know that? Okay, it's 2. I might need 3. No, 2 is good. Go ahead, you can put it down.
You want anything else?
Yeah, I want you to say hi. You can do that. Just let them see what the girls look like here in Gastro Bar. It's been a long time. Show them how purty y'all are. Tell them your name.
Claudette.
Claudette. See, she got that old Gina name.
An old name.
Yeah, but she got a young face. And she's Mexican and Colombian. What a beautiful combination. What's good, Zoe? We crossed paths a couple times in Rio. Just motto. Did you have to jump through any hurdles to enter Colombia? How do you pronounce your name? OMG, it's Maceo. Maceo, okay. No, and I think honestly because they're not going as hard in Cartagena because it would be difficult because Cartagena is really a tourist town. Now, there's no guarantees, but I think, you know, less people get stopped. You know what I mean? Maceo. Poker Cafe is top notch. For brunch? Okay, tell her to see her on Wednesday. Mingo said he's going to see you on Wednesday and tip you. Mingo. He said he's coming Wednesday, he's going to tip you. All right? See, I told you.
Wednesday.
Huh?
Someone's coming Wednesday.
Mingo's coming Wednesday.
Mingo.
Yeah, he's one of my followers. So he's going to ask for you and he's going to tip you on Wednesday. See? Ladies, come on my channel and get rich. Happens all the time. I'm trying to tell you. Next time you see me, you're gonna be like, you was right. Yeah, you gotta engage with them. Make them feel special. Sorry, y'all, I'm cutting up my chicken for my salad. Damn, you know what? I wish they had olives. That would make this perfect for me. I love a chocolate one. She bad too. I can be wrong, but I heard low key there is a list of guys they are targeting at customs. Perceptions, reality. I don't know if it's a list. Because there are, it may be a list, but there are random guys that they just, looks like that they just send it home too. Like, and I'm not just, I mean, maybe they on the list. I don't know, but it looks very random because the amount, I follow their immigration page on Instagram. If you follow their page, you see they post a lot of guys. It's not just black guys, but it's more, it seems to be more black guys than anything else from what I saw. I'm not 100% sure, but it's not all black guys. It looked like they stopped some Mexican guys or some South American guys, Central American guys, some white guys. I'm not absolutely sure of the ratio, but from what I can see, it's definitely more black guys. And some of the guys have their hand behind their backs and some don't. It makes me wonder, do they have handcuffs on them or not? Your volume is going in and out, really? I'm having problems with my my mics. Let me know if it keeps happening. I'm gonna have to take the mic off. You know what? I think it's this little receiver is starting to fail. Because I also seen that my lives have had delays in them as well. So let me know if it keeps going in and out. Let's go, big dog. Let me know if if it keeps going in and out. Y'all give me a number 2 if it's getting bad, and I'll just take it off. But the music is going to be maybe a little louder if I do that. It might be a little louder. Or I could try putting it on the mic stand and see if that makes it better or not. I got my little mic to hold, but you know, I'm eating. The audio is better now? Okay. Y'all keep me posted. Thank you, appreciate that. Audio sounds good to me. I don't hear a problem, okay. Hopefully it's better now. But I was hearing that the other day too, that my audio was going in and out as well. I did hear that the other day. And I noticed when I'm watching my videos with this DJI mic setup, it's been a delay in the audio to the video, which is weird. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't noticing that. And I'm trying to use my mic so y'all can get better audio. And then the mic is, and I'm using a different mic because you know every mic set comes with 2 mics. So today I'm even using a different mic. So if it persists, then it's something different. I'm not even using the same mic. You know you got mic 1 and mic 2. So I'm using mic 2 today. Because I think I didn't charge mic 1 and it was dead. Sound like you're having a good time. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm a positive person, right? I'm not doing nothing so that I can have a bad time, you feel me? I'm just getting up, eating good, you know what I'm saying, and staying positive. I went out last night just to see if the vibe was different. I ain't do nothing crazy. What's good, man? Yo, those girls last night kept me there to closing, man. They was wild. That birthday girl and her friends. I was gonna leave, but they was like, nah, you gonna party with us. They was cool though, they was cool. Yeah, so So he was on last night, Game of Broad. Okay. Do it in the comments. Want to know how can he give back monetary to youth to show love? Oh, $ Internationalzoe on Cashapp or barberworld.tv on PayPal. Ed Wood, what you heard about Guillermo or what you think about? I haven't heard nothing about Guillermo in a long time, so I don't know. So how do I? Okay, thank you, Life and Times. Your boy Keith got arrested yesterday though. He got arrested from what I saw. I mean, he's back at his Airbnb, but he got arrested in Kenya. I think because he was filming in a strip club. I think somebody snitched on him. He was doing a live. Did I see the question? Perception? Let me see. Yeah, I could throw a couple super chats, you know? Audio's better now. Good. Volume was fine. Okay. But yeah, I think Razor Ray's gonna do a thing tonight. You know how Razor Ray's, this is fuel for the fire for Razor Ray's, boy. I don't know if Keisha's gonna go on the live, but yeah, I already got arrested. And you know what's crazy? Before I even found out about it, today I just made a Sunday sermon. The internet is a little slow, so I don't know if it's gonna upload in time, about how we gotta do better as content creators. And I was talking about the stuff that we show, we gotta calm it down. And lo and behold, a few minutes later, I see that he got arrested. What's the update on Floyd in Brazil? Austin was talking about him. I don't know nothing about Floyd. I don't follow that. Never met him. Yo, so what happened to the big dude you used to chill with? Oh, Travel Will? He'd be back out in a little bit. It was more of a robbery. They took everything, including his passport. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it, but why did he go to the precinct? Okay, maybe it was a robbery. I don't know the details. Is it just me or is it is it harder to find nice guest-friendly Airbnbs? If you want a guest-friendly Airbnb here in Cartagena, come to Miami Hotel. I'm making a video about it, but the first guest is free, and after that, it's 50 mil pesos for any additional guests. All right. Any news about clubs inside the World City? I made a video about that coming out tomorrow. The same thing is going to happen to Jay Rilla when he goes back to Kenya. If he didn't book his ticket yet, he might change his mind. Rookie mistake to have his actual passport on him. Just to be locked. Yeah, I don't travel with my passport on me. And you're gonna get a passport card. So they even can't mess with you. If you have when you fill out your passport, it's like a couple extra dollars for a passport card. So you could give them your passport card, but not your passport. Maybe they know that. Maybe they take you back to your hotel and get your passport. But anyway, you won't have to worry about. But nah, the way he sound, it didn't sound like he got robbed. Cause he said the police didn't extort me. The police treated me with respect. But then I don't know. You can also take a pic of your pass. Sometimes they won't accept the picture. Sometimes they won't accept the picture. Yeah, I got both passport and card, right? Yeah, why travel around with your passport? Yeah, because if you lose it, you're gonna have to. Okay, thanks Jamal Reed for the $50 for the Peru. Thank you, man. Thank you for the Peru info. Had an amazing time. All right, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Bro, I miss your style videos before Adventure and Girls. You remember when you went to favela with a girl? Yeah. Edward, yeah. The F happened to Giamo. I don't know. I never even met Giamo in person, so I don't know him. Larry Fly. It was the police, not a robbery. That's what I heard. I heard they were undercover, so maybe he didn't know. Because they knocked his phone out of his hand, he said he fell down. But I'm sure Razor Ray's gonna have all the 411 tonight. He's gonna have 1,000 motherfuckers on the live. Yeah, vibe is cracking. The food is delicious. The girls are still pretty. Perfect. Peter Hiller. I got pulled over coming from Delirium. Showed them my passport card, but they demanded I showed them a photo of my passport. Okay, you have both. Okay. Well, yeah, everybody should have a picture of their passport in their phone. Costs you nothing. And then if you have your passport card, it probably suffice. Because sometimes they want to see the passport because they want to see. This is another thing you can do. Stamp, take a picture of your entry stamp because that's what they want to see, the date that you came in. Now, if you have a picture of your entry stamp, they're usually going to leave you alone because they know you didn't overstay. So another good thing to do is take a picture of your entry stamp when you go in the country because that's what they really want to see to make sure you didn't overstay. So do that too. That's a good idea. That led me to thinking about that. The passport card is only good for Mexico and Canada. What's the point? No, it's a form of ID. You don't have to have your prove what citizen you are. You don't have to have your driver's license. And if you lose it, it costs you nothing to get another one. It might be more of a hassle to get another driver's license than a passport card. It's not for travel, it's for ID. Perception is reality. Thank you for the super chat. In your opinion, does DR or Colombia have more long-term material or it's similar? Foolishness. To have more long-term material. I don't understand the question. Or is it similar? Foolishness? Laughing out loud. I don't really understand the question. Can you rephrase it? Color copy print your ID. Yeah, that's true. You can carry around a color copy print. Yes. Thank you, El Sanchon. You can use your card by boat too. Right. You can use it on the boats too. Passport card is only like $10. I'd rather lose that than a passport or your driver's license. Because if you lose your passport card, you don't really need it for much. But if you lose your license, when you come back, you get pulled over, you could have a problem, you know? Nobody wants to go to DMV in their state. I'm sure it's a long line. Oh, with the ladies? It's worse in DR, I think, with the ladies, because they won't even let you film them. Oh, relationships? It's way worse in the DR. If you had time, listen, I was on Bumble here, and I got like over 50 matches. If you're here in Colombia, you could find a regular girl and have a girlfriend, I think, more easier than the Dominican Republic. I think the Dominican Republic, they love their men way too much. I think they play more games in the DR. You know what I mean? More games in the DR and more ratchetness in the DR. Way more. I feel like the Dominican woman is way more unappreciative. Nah. It's rougher than DR in my opinion. For a single black male, Brazil or Colombia? It depends on the city. But I would say Brazil. Only problem is the language is it's tough. It's tough with the Portuguese. So you could definitely get a girlfriend in the DR if you are living there. I know you could get a girlfriend in the DR, but to find quality in the DR, I think it's harder than to find quality in Colombia. I think you could find way more quality in Colombia. And the DR got 10 million people. Colombia got 50 million. The numbers is always going to be better in my point. More fish in the sea to fish from, right? Anders, hey Zoe, I would like to see Black Colombian Lena do another ritual with her. I haven't seen her in years. She's probably married again. Do not go to Colombia, write what the use favor. Write what for the USD favor. Zoe is a clown for New York. He got long money. Zoe is a clown for New York. Listen, we could disagree without being disrespectful at this point. When you be disrespectful for no reason, that's just showing your immaturity, okay? So if you want to say something, say it. I'm gonna allow you to say it and have your opinion. But if you be disrespectful for no reason, then I'm gonna block you. And that's all I'm gonna say. We adults over here, let's keep it respectful. You don't gotta agree with me, but it's no need to be disrespectful, okay? We're gonna leave it at that. Yeah, Keith was definitely slipping. He said he badly hurt too. The green rice in Peru was made. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Is that right next to Miami Hotel? Yeah. Miami Hotel is over Vibes. That's my spot. Facts. More Americanized. Simple Portuguese phrases help a lot. Yeah, of course. But you don't have to get so much into the Colombian culture. I would say the Colombian culture is not as strong as the Brazilian culture. Like Brazilian culture is not getting a lot of influence from the West. They got their own stuff. And you better get on that samba and get on that, you know, like here they got reggaeton, they like American music way more. But in Brazil, nah, you're gonna get, you gotta turn Brazilian if you're gonna make that work over there, basically. He's not hurt. He was streaming this morning on a safari. They just took his stuff, his account, trying to make it worse. I don't know. Maybe he's back out, but he had to wait to leave the Airbnb, the last video I saw. You preaching in the DR, I had to line up dates like in the States due to flaking. My success came with the Haitians. There or mid-Dominicans. In Cartagena, rarely any flaked on me. All right. Yeah. Yeah. True gentleman, you made it off the beach without accident. The beach was okay. They wasn't bothering us. You know what I'm saying? They were more harassing the ladies for their ID. They ain't bothering no foreigners. You're right. It's a brother from Florida on your YouTube, married an Afro-Brazilian. Even though she moved to the States, she's deeply entrenched in her culture. That's the perception I got. Anders, hey Zoe, how do you, Zoe, stay young? You have not aged since first watch you. Beijing? Where's the weapons? What's good? Eating salad again. Fella, that salad is good, right? Yes, it is. Did they go through your phone at the airport? No. They just wanted to know where you were staying. And what I did, I gave them my migration form, which had the address of where I was staying. And that's all they just wanted the address. Even if you showed them the address through your phone or whatever, they was cool. They were actually friendly at Cartagena airport. I saw them being friendly with everybody. They were joking with me and everything. They were cool. How long you was in Brazil? Last time I was there for 2 weeks. Did you hear Don Banks and Skylar say they decided to? Man, you know Skylar be trolling. Oh, little guy would help. Sage, what up, Sage? Thank you for the super chat. What are your thoughts on Skylar and Don Banks moving back to the States? I don't believe them. I think they're lying. I think they're trolling. I really do. Skylar definitely likes to troll. Tried to go through my phone, just put me back on the flight. You would rather just get back on the flight? I hear that. I would feel disrespected too. Yeah. I definitely think they're trolling. Brazil price is similar to Texas. He in Brazil, I think, recently he was visiting Portugal. They are trolling. They ain't trying to spend the winter in Brazil. Actually, I was just there and the weather was great in Brazil. I was there for 2 weeks and the weather was great. People was on the beach every day. I think it only rained like twice. Oddly, the weather in South America has been really good. They're having like one of those heat things going on. It's very rare I've seen guys move back to the States once leaving. Now they may have some money attached to the States, but living, nah. I don't know. Salad is good. I'm chilling. Wilma. We either didn't watch the video or just got going off clickbait. Don said he is staying in Brazil for 6 months. Sky paid his apartment off for the year. Interesting in your take on Cali Festival. Interesting. Yeah, me too. I want to see that. The only bad thing is, though I'm in Medellin now, is it really that hot up there? Here in Cartagena? The weather's nice in Cartagena. No, Medellin, usually you can wear a jacket at night sometimes. It's hot in the daytime, it's cool in the evening. Oh, it don't feel like your vibe? Maybe you should come to Cartagena. I think it's the two most popular cities. Or maybe you should go to the festival in Cali. That's gonna make it exciting for you if you're trying to go somewhere. On the 12th, the festival starts, I think on the 12th. Donnie, thanks for the support. Austin is in Thailand and said He called Zoom and Zoom told him, I thought you said Thailand was dead. Game abroad in Cartagena. He was live last night. Yeah. I hit him on the IG, so I'll see if he hit me back. Sea Spill. Out of all the places you've traveled, who has the best food, taste, and health wise? It got to be between Peru and Thailand. Why do you travel a lot of other places when you have a paid off property in Brazil? My property in Brazil is an investment. I'm not going to stay in my investment. My investment is making money for me. I didn't buy it so I could move to Brazil and live there. I bought it to make money. And I could live if shit hits the fan in the United States. And I got a 2-bedroom in case I need to start a family over there. You feel me? Colombia is still top spot for passport bros, despite all the drug-related chaos. Charles, I don't know. Facts. Do you not do interviews anymore? You are good at interviewer. Thank you. And I wanted to do an interview with Uncle Jay, but I ain't hear back from him yet, and I wanted to do an interview with Game Abroad. All Austin does now is lives, and him and his girl eating, and his girl shopping, spending his money. That's how it usually goes when you're in a marriage. Yeah, Colombia is definitely on the list. Still, it's even expats in the DR leaving, going to Colombia. Vibes. So, do you have a realtor you can recommend in Brazil? Yes. Hit me on IG. Her name is Vanessa. I love Cartagena, but I'm going back to Medellin for New Year. Okay. Hey Zoe. Donnie, thank you for the super chat. $19.99. I think that's the largest one. Hey Zoe, going to be traveling to Thailand for a month next month. Just real quick, would you recommend to get into checking out 4 cities in 4 weeks? Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, or of course Pattaya. Chiang Mai is not like, Chiang Mai is cool, but it wasn't that much to do. I did the little tours there. I would do Koh Samui, but it's kind of like Phuket before I go to Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is cool, but ain't shit to do over there. Nightlife over there is whack. Chiang Mai is a good place to live if you want to like get away from it, but during the burning season, it could be bad for your health. I would just split up the month with Phuket, Bangkok, and Pattaya. Fuck Chiang Mai. But if you want to get 3 cities, or your other option is go to Vietnam. You know, do 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, and then you go to Vietnam for a week. You could do Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang, maybe. I would do Vietnam or Cambodia before I do Chiang Mai or the Philippines. In my opinion, all right? I'll tell Game on this next slide. Thank you. I hear Afro beats, so they're gonna be drugging us while listening to the Afro beats. If you worry about getting drugged, you might as well stay home. Enjoy Cali. Thank you, Charlie. Be outside. I thought you was gonna be there. Hey, I may slide. Okay, bet. Chiang Mai is more everyday living. Yeah, Samui and Phuket are for the fun. Right. But Phuket is way better than Koh Samui, so I would just go to Cambodia or Vietnam. Cambodia or Vietnam better than Thailand or the Philippines right now? No. Philippines, I would go separate because you could go to several islands, Cebu, El Nido. You could go to Manila. You can go to Clark, Angeles City. It's a lot to do in the Philippines. So that's why I wouldn't really put the Philippines maybe. You could go to Ho Chi Minh City and just do all the tours in Ho Chi Minh City and the nightlife in Ho Chi Minh City and be good. And the flight is like an hour, 2 hours maybe, hour and a half. I was in Siem Reap. Yeah, Siem Reap is cool, but Phnom Penh is better. Siem Reap if you want to go see the Angkor Wat, you know what I mean? I was going to do 3 stops in December, January the 12th, shit on my work break, Cartagena, Lima, and back to the DR. Now, you need to do some new stuff, Perception Beats Reality. You need to do some new spots. Lima, yeah, that's good. Cartagena, DR, Do Lima, do Ecuador, do something else, man. But it's up to you. Whoever drop $100 super chat, I will double that. Support the brother or authenticator. Zoe. Drift. Okay. Challenge. Mr. Lee, to avoid getting drugged, dudes need to focus on older women. They're really bad too. Focus on a Bumble instead of Tinder. And I think you got better odds in Cartagena than Medellin when it comes to not getting drugged. Everybody's trying to sell their, everywhere. I hear Costa Rica is dope. Costa Rica can be fun, but only for one thing, really. It ain't that much to do. Well, they do have stuff to do in that city. One on the house? Lemonade menta? So have you ever been to Kuala Lumpur? Yeah, Malaysia. I got videos there. It's amazing too. I went to 2 cities in Malaysia. They got that cave, that Bantu cave or something like that. It's cheap, safe, and beautiful. Yeah, but it's okay, because it's a Muslim country though. And they're like walking street areas kind of dead. It ain't popping. Trust me, Thailand is the best spot. Philippines, then Cambodia. You can go to Bali, man. I would go to Bali over going to Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia. Yeah, maybe Cali. I still haven't been to Medi. You ain't been to Medi? Oh, that's crazy. Go ahead and just be safe. You ever been to Uganda? I haven't been to Uganda. Popping up on my feed. Can you set international with Bumble? Yes, you can. Can't be as bad as Medi. I paid $20 for a double 1/4 meal. Bali horrible, too many foreigners. But if you go on a party, it could be fun. Edward, hey Zoe, you stopped doing exercise like before? Yeah. But I didn't stop walking. Just when I got here, ain't really too many places to walk here. But I'm doing my push-ups. I'm doing my Mike Tyson push-ups. The ones where you put your feet up on the wall, on the corner of the wall. Been watching Austin and Bangkok. Bangkok is becoming just as expensive as every place is. Bali has no sidewalks. I know, get a scooter. Ripple effect. I got you on that, Drift. But sending as a Cashapp, he has provided me with good information. Yeah, send it to the Cashapp, $, Internationalzoe. I'll let you know when I get it. Charles, Zoe, did you meet a babe in Panama City, or is the dating scene there a little different, more difficult? When I first went there, I just went there to have fun and do all the tours. The second time I went there, I didn't get to stay long because it was a rainstorm. But they have a nice nightlife. And you could meet some regular joints. If I drop 100, you will double that. G Domingo, you know he'll drop 100. He done it before. Cashapp, Steve Ussery, he dropped that $100 on the Cashapp. He dropped it. Panama is very American though. Do you still have your girlfriends in Thailand and Peru? I don't know. I got a new one in Thailand that I want to make my girlfriend, but gotta see if she's really interested in it. And then I got another one who could be my girlfriend, but I really want the other one. So I'm at a crossroads. Peru, I don't have a girlfriend. I never made that, I never solidified that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be there for 6 months, at least, so when I go back to Peru, I'm probably gonna have to start fresh. I've seen some beauties in the airport for sure in Panama City, yeah. Chris Meeks, you my inspiration, so I'm going to Santo Domingo, that is it, for 4 days around Labor Day weekend as a fan of colonial architecture. Okay, got most plans lined up for nightlife. Any must-know recommendations? Be safe if you go to Boca Chica. Make sure you go to the restaurant all the way at the end, the whole restaurant, not them outside vendors. You might want to do that one day. Go to Boca Chica. Don't spend a night there. Rent a car, go there and come back home. And it's super hot and the traffic is crazy. I'm definitely going to Thailand to link with some sassy, masculine, black American chicks. Rebel. Oh, yeah, Charlie be outside, yeah, $ International. Have you been to Morocco? Not yet. Stay single. Stay single, my friend. Brandon Sissel. Perception is reality. Thank you for the super chat, $4.99. Do you notice any difference in sisters in Latin countries compared to the States? Yes, but there's similarities too. There's a lot of similarities. Black women are black women. They fine as hell though. I saw a joint in she looked like a Jamaican, yo. She had you know they have the short little weave, like the glued on joint. It was burgundy. Her body was crazy, yo. She was looking at me so hard. I got her number. Her body was serious, man. Matter of fact, the video I did today, I was mentioning that you could be in a club in Cartagena because there's so many black women in Cartagena. You're not sure if they're black Colombian or black American because a lot of black American women are starting to come here. So until they start talking to you, I wasn't sure if she was a black American or not. Don't get me wrong. I'll be outside and the sisters be showing me love. I'll smash a sister too if she showed me some love. And she looked good. Thailand's a new place for black Americans to start over. I'm leaning toward Panama over places like Colombia and Brazil. It's a shorter flight. Because Panama is not set up that way. I would say if you go to Panama, go to the islands, the indigenous islands, the people there for the day. Go to Panama Canal. Go to the Causeway. Go to the Biodiversity Museum. It's a lot of stuff to do in Panama as far as tours are concerned. Yeah. Cuba got some heat. Only problem is heat waves in Cuba and the accommodations ain't there. Cuba's dope, don't get me wrong, but the way the power's been going out lately, I don't know if you want to go to Cuba. It's cool spot to visit for a couple of days, Panama. Drift. Ran into Zoe on a Copacabana Broadwalk. Super cool brother, such a great vibe meeting him. Thank you, brother. Panama is fun. Take some bread though. Sleeper, y'all. Drift. Sleeper, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Sleeper is Ecuador. Sleeper is Ecuador. You do a $100 consultation with me, I'll plug you in for Ecuador. What up, Zoe? Got my freedom passport from work. Federal government triple threat package. Yikes. So I'm going to see what I can do, what I can get into. Derek Living, thank you. Congratulations, brother. Gus, what's good with Belize? I've never been to Belize. Belize and Honduras is like on my list, but not high. I'm probably gonna go to Guatemala before I go to Belize and what you call it? Guatemala's another sleeper. Another sleeper. Another sleeper. Ecuador's a sleeper, I'm trying to tell y'all. Hit me up for that consultation. The infrastructure in Cuba ain't there yet. Yeah, definitely not. For a long stay, how I like to do, my humble opinion, yeah. Charlie be outside. I'm eyeballing Ecuador then. Flights are up and down. What are the Sims and similarities and differences and sisters in Latin America? The attitude, the body shape, the energy, the rhythm, the body structure, the attraction. They're attracted to black men. They love their black men. Your attraction to them is going to be all the same. That fat booty, that apple bottom they got, you know nobody can beat the sisters. They can't nobody beat the sisters when it comes to the body. When that ass to hip ratio, nobody can beat the sisters, man. I'm sorry. Sisters is undefeated. Just got back from Belize, swam with the manatees, no chicas though. Yeah, Belize, I don't know about the chicas. What's good with Guadalajara? I haven't been there, but I heard it is really beautiful women there. You can get a really nice Airbnb in Panama for $1,700 to $20 a month. Most guys just don't want to spend. They sure don't. You're not lying on that. True. Charlie be outside. Guadalajara is a really cool place to visit. Justin Singleton, what's up, Justin? What's up with the Honduras trip to Dr. Sibby? I don't know, I'm gonna get there though. The hottest Belize girl I know met in California when I lived there, laughing out loud at the mall. What's your view on the Caribbean? I think you can do that anytime. Kev, thank you for the $10 super chat. What up, my brother? Nice to finally meet you, man. Nice to meet you too, brother. I always meet a lot of brothers when I'm in, niggas got pancakes and eggs and all that. We find out. You got bacon and shit. When y'all started doing that? They got pancakes and bacon and eggs at Bob's Gastro bar. I thought he was going to start breakfast. I didn't know it started already. Okay, see, so I'm right. How we gonna know that that's on the menu? Yeah, you can't be teasing people though. You're just sitting here, pop out with some eggs and all that. Yeah, you right. You right. Girls too, 260 Watson. Just imagine if you can get these people to kick you, would pay a little more. Yeah, for sure. So I gotta work on that kick, man. I still don't understand it. I still don't understand it. Damn, I've been eating this salad for like an hour, yo. There's so much salad. Let me show them what they could possibly get at Vibe. This is what they're working on here.
New breakfast menu.
This is what they're working on here. That's looking good. And he got the omelet with the bacon. He got bacon in the omelet and the chicken.
No, I don't do no red meat.
Oh, that's tomatoes.
Yes.
It's looking good, man. Brothers is eating. And what you got, beans over there?
Yes, sir. Yep. Gotta have your protein. Gotta have no
Yeah,
protein.
this man's he's a bodybuilder, so. He got Ernest swole on swole.
You working out too. I gotta play.
Yeah. He might have to fight out here anyway, you know what I mean, the way they after his ass. He want them to be like, I don't know if it's gonna be easy, let him go. Yeah. Go on and get your pancakes, a few eggs. So where do you put up with, Zoe, where do you put up the Hotel Miami in Cartagena? I'm putting it up in the next video. I'm making a video because I'm staying here, courtesy of Ernest. So I'm gonna make a video because I did a video here like twice before when he first opened it, and he got 12. I'll explain everything in the video. Looks almost as good as the Breakfast and Flip Flop sports bar. Shout out to Flip Flop. Let's get those likes up, gentlemen. Zoe was cool for taking the time. Awesome. Or answer all our questions. I met Ernest my last trip in CTG. Cool brother. Charlie be outside. Yeah, he's a good brother, man. Now what you said, so where do you put up that? Okay, yeah, okay. Perception is reality. Thanks for another super chat. This is like your 5th, 6th super chat. Thank you. I've decided to dibble in the U.S. dating scene a bit. I'm on a plane every 2 to 3 months. I'm sure I meet someone cool. She gonna want to be nosy. Why? She definitely gonna want to be nosy. You stay in 2 rooms in February. I stayed in 2 rooms in February. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's right in the middle of everything. But now is not a good time to come to Colombia because the money, whoo! The money is double. Yes, I still want to go to the Great Wall of China. I think I'm going to China like around March. Around March. I got to stay home and just get my visa. I get my ticket, put my paperwork in, put my passport in for the few days. I got to commit. The Wall City, I paid a little over $100 USD for a date. I couldn't believe it now. Exemini, it was cool. What is the exchange rate now? Yeah, it's like 3 to 1, I think. It's usually 5. High in my list, Justin. Catching up with the dollar. I know it's terrible. To pay first world prices in a third world country. It's not good. Last month, the Colombian peso was the highest grossing currency in the world. In the world. Something like that. in the world. Ooh. So, if you're doing business here, it's a good thing for you right now. It's a good thing for you right now. Somebody sent me a thing that the Colombian peso was the highest grossing currency in the world last month. That's why right now it's like, woo, we playing double. It was the highest grossing currency in the world last month. And probably ain't gonna stay there, but now's a good time to make some sales, yo. So if Drift legit, he said he would double $100 donation. G Domingo, yeah, I already got 100. So Drift, you got to send 200 in. Teddy, yeah, I've been eating healthy for a while, even when I was home. When you go to China, look into the Kowloon Walled City tour. It was basically a self-sufficient slums of China with its own doctors and the other thing outside of the government jurisdiction. Will you be going back to the Philippines? Yeah, I think I'm going to visit Cebu because I'm going to be in Southeast Asia for so many months. I'm seriously considering, I want to go to El Nido and I want to go to Cebu. So I'm probably going to go to the Philippines before the year ends. It's a shame because they still pay the same wages to pick cocoa leaves they paid 30 years ago. Charlie be outside. You out in Asia in October? If so, I'll be. Look, yeah, I'm going to be there from September. Unless something changes, I'll be there sometime in September to maybe like January. I need a break from traveling. When it's low, buy a lot. When the dollar's strong, just buy a lot. Like I came over here with 1 million pesos from 2 years because I always take my money with me. So I didn't have to go to the bank yet since I've been here. And it's just the stuff I put on my card though, I see the difference though. But yeah, if it's low, buy and just hold it. If it's a place you visit a lot. Yeah. Yeah, would you vlog with other vloggers in the Philippines? Yeah, I mean, if they cool, you know, if you cool, you know, Rich's method. What's up, Richard? The current thing will continue to be that way for many countries because the administration is intentionally weakening the dollar in order to try on shoring back manufacturing jobs. Have to weaken. Okay. Currency. The edge. Oh, I wouldn't stay at the edge. The edge is the elevators are slow, the hallways are hot, and the rooms are small. If you're going to stay somewhere like the edge, I would stay in the Millennium Towers. It's way better. Rooms are just as small, but they got a restaurant downstairs. They got a pool on 2 different floors. The elevators are faster. I would stay at the Millennium Towers. I would not stay at the edge. I stayed a month at the edge, and the deposit, they want to hold your money. Nah, I wouldn't stay at the edge. I would recommend the edge. Were any spots popping last night? Yeah, Delirium was popping last night. I ain't gonna front, man. I ain't gonna front. Delirium, the baddies in there was, oh my goodness. Lord. But the amount of Negroes with the sections and the bottles and the hookahs, we making niggas rich, man. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. We gotta control our money. Go to Zafra. Go to Zafra instead, man. And the ride is too long, man. I hate that ride out there, man. I don't want to go out there. They need something closer. Nah, I don't think the Philippines got Thailand got more ladyboys than the Philippines. Just joint, man. But what would you say is required to live out there for a month? Out where? Nicholas, you didn't say where. Likes up, please. Thank you, Willie McDaniels. Derek Living. Yeah, especially with Wise. It is good. It's a good way to buy and hold currency. Yep. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Burner Sister. Be safe, bro. Tibet or TBE Trucking. Colombia. Colombia is good. I would live in Medellin, though, even though I wouldn't live in Cartagena. It's too hot, and it's not enough to do in Cartagena to me. It's not enough to do as someone living there in Barranquilla. It's just not enough to do, man. I would be bored to death. I don't know when you coming back to Cebu. Oh, let me know when you're coming back to Cebu. Okay, Rebel. Okay, I'll mention it. I'm thinking if I'm landing in Thailand like September, October, I might come that way by November. Wonderful travel. Zoe, I don't think you understand how much we feed off your energy. I'm ready to go to SFO right on with tickets to Delirium. Yo, I ain't in front. Delirium had the joints in there last night, man. And I got a lot of numbers. But I only got a Red Bull, and that was $10. Them dudes that be buying them bottles in there, they be making these people rich, man. In Cartagena, I felt almost everything was in the central area by the World City. Not anymore, that's all closed. That's why it's not there no more. Smash the like button for the channel, please. Thank you, Willie McDaniels. Nicholas, what would you say is a good average to stay traveling month to month? 5,000. That should be able to get your tickets, your accommodations, your food, and a little bit of entertainment. It's expensive. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cheap. If you stay somewhere for the month, it's going to probably be in third world countries, you're going to be able to get a nice place for $1,000. $1,200. If you don't cook, you're gonna spend $200 a week, $150 a week eating. All right, that's $400 right there, right? The flights round trip or one way gonna be anywhere between $500 to $1,000, because even a round trip to these places now is like $800. Delirium is strictly gringo prices. Yeah, it's worse than gringo prices. It's disrespectful prices. Well, there is no Dulce Vida. There is no space. So Delirium has Dulce Vida, Space, and Old Delirium all balled up into one right now. That's why it looks like that in there. That's why it looks crazy. But now that Zafra is open in Exemini, people are going to start going over there. Because nobody want to go all the way out. The name is not really Delirium no more. It's also called, what's it called? What's the new name? Or the name that it used to be called. You know, I'm not a churchgoer. Thailand, I need 5K a month. You could do Thailand if you stayed in Thailand. You could take $1,000 off easily. You probably could do 35 easy, because you could find a spot in Thailand, a nice, decent one bedroom for $500 to $600. Especially if you get it in the off season. If you do 6 months in the off season, you could, in Millennium Towers, you could get a spot $500 a month. A small one bedroom. It's small though, has a terrace. You could get that for $500 a month in the Millennium Towers in Pattaya. Yeah. So You could definitely have less in Thailand. And Hazel, would you like to create partnerships in buying real estate? You run it. You send me my cut. Yes. Cambodia and Vietnam, I think 3K is more than enough. He talking about travel too now. You got to get a flight too. You got to have money for the flight out of there at the end of the month. Now, if you staying in one spot, like say you're doing 6 months, yeah, you can get a good deal. Red Bull for $10 in Cartagena is outrageous. You might as well stay in the USA. Well, that's in Delirium. CTG going to get more pricey just so they open up more. And the people who own Delirium is opening up a club that holds 5,000 people right next door. It's about to get ugly. I be broke. I take that damn train if needed. Nicholas. Perception is reality. Right, they're having straight flights from Texas now, Southeast Asia. Okay. Ever been to Europe? Yes. I've been to London. I've been to Czech Republic. I've been to Germany. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to Portugal. Where else? I don't know. Off the top of my head, that's what I can remember. You have experience with Phuket. How was compared to others? Phuket is a party city. It's more expensive. The girls are more expensive. The hotels are more expensive. The clubs got covered charge to get in. The other side, though, where the Russians are, is kind of cool. They got nice beach clubs and stuff over there. But it's kind of a young town. It could feel like a young town where it's like a small Bali, feel like, because it's party, party, party. Beach clubs, party bars. Is Lima worth the visit for girls and culture? It's definitely worth the visit for culture. But they do got pretty girls there too, but it's not like Colombia or nothing like that. But if you go to Smart Fit, that's all I'm gonna say. Join Smart Fit. I'm done. Give me a little while to think about it. I'm in Cartagena for like the 12th. I'm heading over to Cali for the Petronio Alvarez. Dang, you still going to Cartagena? They don't want us there. Nobody said they don't want us here. They don't want niggas mongering and stinking it up. That's what they don't want. It's a tourist town. They want tourists here in Cartagena. They just don't want niggas here running amok. That's what they don't want. They want tourists. Of course they want tourists. They just don't want people coming here to smash the girls and brag about it. That's what they don't want. Let's be honest. That's the thing they don't want. All the restaurants, all the vendors, the beach, the hotels, the clubs, they all want us here. Yeah, they moved Delirium because they don't want no girls walking around at night in the clock tower. They moved, that's why they closed all the clubs and Delirium moved outside. They want that type of action to go on outside. Because if you notice, Delirium is right down the street from a strip club where they allow that type of behavior. Yeah, we got to do a better job of keeping it off the internet. Don't blow up the spot and be loud. Yeah, that's all they don't want. That's all they really don't want, honestly. Brothers, have your fun, but you can't make videos of your fun no more. That's it. Unless you dated in real life. Yeah, thank you. Madagascar lit. I know, but it's a mission to get to, boy. I don't get the Cartagena hot. Dane said, I don't get the Cartagena. I didn't like it when I went. City is very small. Yes, it is. But did you go to Delirium, though? Where did you hear about the new club next to Delirium? I'm here, man. I'm with the people that know what's going on. Somebody actually showed me a picture of it yesterday too. They showed me a picture what it looked like they was working on it. It's going to be huge. Going to be able to hold like 5,000 people, I think. I think they said 5,000 or 3,000. I'm looking to get my residual income to 3K and then take off. I'm close, but I'm not sure on where I'm to head to. I was thinking Malaysia and Albania with some month stage spread out of Asia. Any advice? Man, the bang for your buck is definitely going to be in Asia. I don't know about Albania. I can't help you with that. Brothers aren't the only ones blowing up the spot. I know, but we paying the most penalty. And we doing it more than anybody else. As far as Cartagena and Medellin is concerned, I think we are doing more damage. I think we did more damage in the Dominican Republic. And that's it. It ain't no... Now, as far as the Thailand and stuff, now, everybody's been doing that. Homie needs to buy a consultation. Salute to you, Zoe. I need to hit Cali up. That festival looks crazy. Yes. I was in Medellin. This is Anders. The locals have treated me well. I never get the feeling they are xenophobic. People getting deported is a form of xenophobia. Well, that had to do with the politics, though. That don't got to do with the commoners. Commoners ain't got no power getting people. 5,000 is crazy. If you was, by the way, 28 to 35 and had to choose two spots that you feel you would get the most play in, which would you choose? Man, if you handsome, you're gonna get play anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I would go to the Philippines, Thailand, where they speak English. Is easier. You know, now if your Spanish is tight, you could come to Latin America, you know. The countries with the most black people in Latin America. You going to Cali? Yeah, I'm going. So you might be realest traveler in the space. Kobe Thanos. What do you think about Belize or Guyana? I haven't been to either. So I'm not going, you know what I mean? Like, I stay in my lane. If I haven't been there, I haven't been there. I can't pretend that I know something that I don't. But Philly Dom has been to Belize, so he knows about Belize pretty well. And I think Charlie B. Outside just was in Belize. The airline in the United States, United Airlines, it announces new nonstop year-round flights to Cartagena. Yeah, I used to have to stand by with United, man, but I can't get it back. I can't get it back. What do you think made DR go out of style compared to what it used to be years ago? I don't know. It got too popular like everything else. The restaurant gets too popular. The lines are too long. The chef gets a big head. The chef goes to another restaurant, but that restaurant still got the name, and then the quality of the food has changed. You know, I think it just got too popular, and too many people go there, and the girls got big-headed, and the bad girls don't want to be on nobody's video, so and when girls get big and more popular and they get their money up, they also go to Europe. They go to places they can make more money. And then the girls, the stragglers who wouldn't normally be out there, wouldn't be allowed out there, they start to come down and they want some of that money. So they change the whole thing. I think that's what happens in a lot of places. Like Gusto's used to have top-notch joints. And then it wasn't nobody standing around in Parquilletas. Everything was inside the clubs. But the word got out that girls was getting money down there, and then everybody's come. Delirium is called Androgynon, yeah. When they moved it, yeah, that was the name. But if you go on if you search it, it still comes up as Delirium too, and Androgynon. DR women beg like no other. The men too. Not just the women. The men beg too in the DR. Let me sit back. Let me move this back a little bit. Let me try to sit back a little bit. I can be a little more comfortable. But yeah, what time is it? The girls are starting to come from the beach now. A couple of chicks I know in Colombia got flown out to Spain and Dubai. I know that's right. Brazil too. They be all over Europe. All over Europe. The Brazilians been doing it. I know some of those bad Brazilian joints. They went to Europe and they never came back. King Cairo, Internationalzoe. You should link with Rampage Jackson. You the second person that said that. Well, what you want me to do? Like run up on them and be like, yo, let's collab, my son. Somebody gotta get plug that up. Facts, never answered that whole text. Did I miss something? Terrence. So what do you do when you get sick during travel? Do you have a routine? I'm in Phuket. Salute to you, Zoe. Yeah, I have the charcoal pills. I travel with antibiotics all the time, and I travel with muscle relaxers. Those are like the three, and I travel with mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee helps keep my stomach straight. You know what I'm saying? Keep my probiotics in my stomach good. If I get a food poisoning or something, I take the charcoal pills. If I get a cut or something type of bacteria infection or something, I take the antibiotics. I got the you know the it's like the pills that they have for the what are they called? The sky blue pills. They like the pills you could take to keep you. You could take them for 30 days. And then I have the muscle relaxer pills that I get from Colombia. So if I just want to feel, if my like, you know, my back is hurting or my shoulders hurting or my muscles aching, I take the muscle relaxer and I keep these all in my bag. And I keep some NyQuil pills. All right, man, I see you a little bit. I keep the NyQuil pills, so that's what I do. I travel with those things. But certain countries, you could go to the pharmacy and they allow the pharmacist to treat you at the pharmacy. Like in Colombia, you could get a penicillin shot, you can get a vitamin C shot in countries like, at the pharmacy, they take you in the back and give you the shot. You know, it's not like in America. Brazil is a little bit like America, you need a prescription, but Colombia, Thailand, the pharmacist will help you. You could send your girl to the pharmacy and the pharmacist will put you on the phone and say, what are your symptoms? And they'll give the person that went to the pharmacy for you what you need to take. So, yeah. I mean, when you get basically sick. In Thailand, you could go to the best private hospitals for a couple $100 and get run all kind of tests. They ran all kind of tests on me when I got sick last time. They ran the COVID. They ran one of those mosquito-borne illness tests. I didn't have none of that. They put me on the IV drip for like 2 hours, put the blanket on me, laid me down. Like, all that shit would cost you $1 million in America. Rebel, some of the best talent in Colombia come from Venezuela. Yeah, that's true. Might as well go to the source. I don't know about that. Perception is reality. I'm not gonna I'm interested in Venezuela, but the political climate has me clear from it. I get that. Donnie, what do you think about Venezuela? Time will tell what I think. And I was confused about the story you told in Lima, Peru. When the girl attacked you, was it the same girl who attacked you? I don't know. I'm saying she might have told them, like, he got a camera. You know what I mean? But it was like 8 girls. It's like 8 girls. Maybe 10. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit happen when you fucking play stupid games. Like I was playing a stupid game, creep camming in the rough red light district, and I almost got my ass whipped. I would say don't do it. No, they didn't take me down, but I ran, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to fight a bunch of girls and get in trouble and get arrested, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to swing on some girls and then get arrested, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, boom, I blocked the pipe, they grabbed, knocked my bag out, another girl hit me, and I just ran because I didn't want to fight them, you know what I'm saying? What I look like hitting a woman when I know I was wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got some sense. I just did some dumb shit and I got caught. You know what I'm saying? And I think I would have gotten worse shit if I would have started swinging on some females. You feel me? Like, that wouldn't have been a good look, dogs. Who knows if some dudes would have started helping them if I would have started swinging on them. I would pay to see Zoe run from them. Well, they had heels on and shit. I didn't have to run like, you know, like run from the police. You know what I'm saying? I just ran off. They didn't chase me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just ran off, walked off fast and shit. You know, shit happens. And they all 5 foot tall. They was tall enough to hit me in the eye. American pledged $1 billion to the new Colombian president for security assistance yesterday. I don't know, this world is crazy. We all know this, and it's run by a bunch of crazy people, for the most part. So, I mean, what can we do is just try to live in it, you feel me? And try to fight our small fights that we can fight, but, you know, it's what it is, you know? I'm not gonna pretend I have the answers. If somebody come up with a good solution, you know, it makes sense to me, I'm down to run for it. Ran off like Red from Friday. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna just tell the truth, you know what I'm saying? Run for office. I'm gonna tell the truth, you know what I mean? I'm share my peaks and valleys, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a bad decision, and I got caught. And they took out the other people who be filming them and got away with it. You feel me? Because it was mad videos online of people filming in that red light district. So, you know, and they maybe they caught somebody else too in the past. I was just trying to get some extracurricular Patreon footage. I wasn't gonna put it on my YouTube channel anyway. $1 bill went right into their pocket. Yeah, I made a bad choice. It wasn't the first time. It ain't gonna be the last time. But I ain't gonna be creep camming in no dangerous red light district again. That's for sure. I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't doing that. That was a warning from God. Stop playing. I'm blessing you out here, and you doing stupid shit. You blessed to be traveling around the world. You blessed to, you know what I mean, to afford it. You know what I mean, to live your life the way you want to live it, and you over here effing around. You feel me? I got to give you a little wake-up call. Don't. Why they say don't curse your blessings or don't, you know, ruin your blessings. Doing that shit, I was ruining my blessings. So I learned, you know, and hopefully y'all learn too. If you're like those youngins that get the glasses, I think they on to the glasses. The glasses is even worse. Because if you walk, that's what I think, truly, I think that's what took them bands over to the next level, the glasses. Because when you creep cam, you don't necessarily get people's faces, and it's just in the area. You outside, you in the club. But when you in a red light district, walking up to women who are going to engage with you because they're selling something, it's clear what's going on. And you got their face like this, their whole family could see their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the videos from in the clock tower, and they walking up on girls and they like this close, right? And those videos is going 2, 3, 4, 30 million views. Anybody in their family in Colombia seen that video and they had hell to pay, those girls. You feel me? Same thing in the DR. That's why they get so mad about it. It's not like you filming everything from a distance. You're not close up on nobody's face, you know, where people might look and be like, is that so-and-so? But if you walk up to somebody this close and converse with them, they could see the whole district, you know what I'm saying? And they got it in the title and all of that. You know, that's a little next level diabolical. I ain't gonna act like, you know, I'm innocent, but I ain't never spyglass nobody like that in the red light districts. That's next level. They ban the glass videos, but Meta and the government always failing. They got a thing you could cover the light too. They're great for if you're walking around, maybe in a mall, just maybe in the street, but not to deliberately engage with women doing that activity. That's next level, you feel me? Like I filmed in Gusto's before. That's different, it's a club. It's not, nobody knows the name of the club. Nobody knows, you have to know what's going on in there. You gotta know, you know, because first time I went to Gusto's, first time I went to Doce Vida. Nothing says that all these girls in here is working. You know what I'm saying? I actually believe that they weren't all working girls. Yeah, brothers definitely gotta be safe out here. What time is it? Almost 5? Thank you for the super chat. Salute, brother. Be safe out there. Kilo double R. Wonderful travels. You talking about shorts? Yes. Yes. It's 5:45. $4:45. That's what my watch say. Is it an hour difference here? Or is my watch just off? I found out that people from Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, Argentina, Ecuador do not need passports. Yeah, they can travel all around South America with their ID. You didn't know that? They actually in Ecuador have Colombia and Venezuela can get on the same line as Ecuadorians because it used to be called Grand Colombia. Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela used to be one country. And Ecuador still honors it. Our difference until daylight savings, okay. Gotta feel you gearing up for the Cali Carnival next week. Yep, mentally I am. I don't know what to do because I have never done it before, but I'm trying to gear up in my mind for the crowds and having the energy to continue to film when I know I'm not gonna wanna film. I don't know if Panama was, I'm not sure, but they all had something to do with Simon Bolivar freeing, being, and then the Haitian brother who helped Simon Bolivar. They all have something to do with that. Wow, this is a beautiful black sister here. But I know she coming from the beach. Look at these beautiful black sisters here, man. That's what I like. Damn, she's beautiful. Lord have mercy. Ecuador has no extradition. A lot of people who do bad things go through because they will not allow the other countries to come get you. The U.S. is about to do away with daylight savings time. Really? I think that was an excellent thing they did. We are one of the few countries who do it though. Panama was part of Colombia until the U.S. wanted to build the Panama Canal. Okay. My great-grandfather worked on the Panama Canal. You know, they needed them black bodies that could take that mosquito bite. You know, the Africans developed that sickle cell gene so they wouldn't get malaria. We adapted. Black people, oldest ones on the planet. A lot of people died building the Panama Canal. A lot of people. The ladies are about to come because the beach is about to be over. He must be blood type. Oh, he probably is because I am too. What is your opinion on the Tate brothers? They said the Matrix do not like their opinion. I don't know, Tate talked a lot of shit. When you talk too much shit, they come and get you. You know, he talked a lot of cocky, super cocky stuff, and they wanted to silence him, and they did it. Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Panama, plus small parts of northern Peru and northwest Brazil were a part of the Grand Colombia. Okay. A little bit of education from Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. King Cairo, Zoe, would you ever consider traveling to Honduras? That country is a sleeper. Yes, I plan on doing Honduras. I'm gonna do Honduras, Belize, and Guatemala. I discovered some of my ancestry. One of my grandpas worked on the canal too. In fact, that's why my family moved from Jamaica to Panama for work before coming to the state. Yeah, my great grandfather came from Trinidad. But I only have one parent from Trinidad, like one grandparent. You know, my father's father was from like Boston or something, and my grandmother and my grandfather one from Virginia. Like only one of my grandparents is from Trinidad. Nice watch. Which brand is this? Invicta. Cammy bought me this watch. Shout out to Cammy. She bought me this watch. A woman haven't bought me nothing since my ex-wife. Cammy get a little bit of props for that. She get props for that. She bought me this watch for Christmas. And I lost my Movado. So I think they got me in the airport. You know how you take off your watch and put it in your bag? I put it in my bag, my backpack with my camera and everything. But sometimes they be like, take these things out and we're gonna run your bag through again. And I think they stole my Movado at the airport. Here in the US though. They got me, because sometimes I take off my watch and put it in the top of my bag and I think they got me. Nah, this is an Invicta, this ain't no Rolex. Ain't nobody gonna bother me for that. Most black Panamanians have maroon roots. Most black Panamanians are from the Caribbean, either Trinidad or Jamaica or Barbados. They're the ones who worked on the Panama Canal. And then they stayed in Panama. That's why a lot of them speak English, because they came from English-speaking countries. If y'all really know the history of Panama, Panamans are not black. They look like everybody else in South America. But there are black people there. In Costa Rica, the same thing. All those people are really descendants from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad, and all that stuff. My grandpa, mom said we're Jamaican Panamanian. I found I had a Puerto Rican grandma. Everyone else in my family, also black Americans. You doing good work in the travel space, bro. Aren't you Balanta? What's Balanta? My great-grandfather was from Trinidad and my great-grandmother was from Barbados. Look at that bookie. But see, that's the thing I told you about black women. They shape me. It's something that, it does something to us. Even when they had that little belly, but they ass come out. You know how black women got a little belly and the booty come out? It's like it's in our DNA for us to like that. You know what I'm saying? Captain Morgan brought Jamaicans to Panama in the 1600s to take Panama City. So don't feel bad while flying from Budapest, Hungary, to Barcelona, Spain, and they stole my tag heuer, damn, watch out of my check-in bag. Yeah, you gotta put, you gotta like, I don't know, but they will steal your stuff in the airport. So you gotta be careful. Like you gotta check your bag. Like soon as you get your bag, you know how you put your belt back on? You better put your watch back on because they'll take your joint. What are you though on online FBA? I mean, I don't really subscribe or deny the FBA thing, you know what I'm saying? But I understand what their plight is, where, you know, they feel like they get discredited and our ancestors fought for things that everybody's taking advantage of, and then on the second hand, they try to disrespect black Americans. I do understand it, you know what I mean? I understand the plight and the fight, I understand it. And I think other people need to try and be more understanding. And you gotta allow people to be what they wanna be and allow others to not be what you want them to be, you know what I mean? You ever think about getting a Pelican case, Zoe? Yeah, but I don't want the case to be heavier because the Pelican case is like metal, right? I don't know if it's gonna make it heavier or not, and it's gonna get dented. You know, you ever watch them throw your bag? Shoo. So what is your real age? I've said it enough times. Y'all don't need to know my real age. I'm over 50 though. What are your thoughts on the online FBO? Okay, I think I answered that, right? Pretty little piece of chocolate. I can't help keep looking. FBA all day and tomorrow. I feel you, Legacy. Likes are free. Walmart sells them. What's that, DNA kits? Oh, Pelican cases? Pelican is hard plastic. You know what it is? I literally have like 10 suitcases. So if I buy one expensive suitcase, it doesn't mean anything because I have my next trip already packed. Like I had this Colombian trip suitcase packed. I have my Thailand suitcase is packed. My DR suitcase, if I ever go back, is packed. I got short stay, so getting one nice suitcase ain't gonna help me because I keep all my colorways, sneakers and clothes, depending where I'm going, packed in advance. So when I come, I'm just, you know, like that. Why didn't you bring Travel Wolf with you thought he was your homeboy? He is my homeboy, but I don't buy his tickets. He gotta buy his own tickets, you feel me? You'll get it for 100 or so. Yeah, but I told you I got like 10 suitcases, man. She's sexy. Chocolate. I'll be spoiled if I lived in Colombia, man. I would definitely have a baby. Nicholas, with you traveling across the world, how is the world accepting AI? Do you see businesses around the world adopting or they don't care? I don't think it affects just yet. Our perception is reality. I have love for black folks for all over, but I will check anyone who ignores or disrespects the black experience. I had to school a Dominican recently. I do understand that, brother. Adapting AI. Yeah, like I don't know. Like they have those smart things where you can pay your bills now and stuff like that, but that's not necessarily AI. Nothing like chilling with a drink and a woman walking through. Ain't nothing like chilling with a drink with a cute girl right next to you, player. Word, I can't live there. I would be. Yeah, you said you already spoiled. I mean, like, there's so many pretty girls here, man. It's worse. And they thirsty here. You know, like they like to smile in your face, thirsty. You know what I'm saying? But nicely, like they're not aggressive like the Dominican girls. Like the Dominicans is aggressive, nasty aggressive. Have Cartagena changed since your last time you were there? Yes and no. TDNYC, what up, Zoe? How's Colombia treating you? They treat me good. I feel good. I feel comfortable. I feel at home. Yeah, in Colombia, I had to take a day to myself. Was having too much fun. Why people don't understand, only Thailand doesn't mind having a city known for debauchery. Certain things should be done quietly. Anything workflow efficiency, even content creation, generating leads. Oh yeah, I use it in that way. I use it in all those ways. AI. List goes on. Dominican women want to tip just for going Taco Bell. And they want a free drink. Can you buy me a beer? I lived there 6 months out of the year. It's a lot different. Yeah. It's no longer exclusive, that's for sure. And they've becoming very used to foreigners. Where before, they wasn't so used to foreigners. And a lot more girls are speaking English now too. No tip, mommy. No propina. No propina, mommy. I don't know what else to say, y'all. We talked for a good while. The next paradise, I wouldn't say because then y'all gonna say I messed it up. I can't say. Oh yes, once the English kicked in, they have an NBA Youngboy album. It's a rap. Didn't your African ancestry results show Bantu? I was shown that Guinea-Bissau from my father's side. When I was in CTG, I was mostly dating Venezuelans. Yeah, there are a lot of Venezuelans here. That's for sure. There's a lot of Venezuelans here. Mr. Zoe, did Ernest open up a new club? No, he didn't open up a new club. He did, but they closed it out of jealousy. And I talk about that in my video for tomorrow. I just spent a year in Sabaneta, acquired a girlfriend without trying, now killing 6 months in Ecuador to go back to Colombia in January. Nico, you the man, son. She got a sister? I'm ready for a girlfriend right now. I need a girlfriend. That's why I'm going to Thailand. I need a girlfriend for a while, B. I need a girlfriend for a while. Venezuelans have Heine? That's for sure they got Heine. Venezuelans are finding the motherfucker. Excuse me, unnecessary profanity. I did African ancestry, and then I did like National Geographic a long time ago, and that was Bantu, yeah. She tearing up that chicken. Hot chicken. That's why she got that little belly. So did you still talk to your shorty in Peru? I haven't spoken to her for a while. She kind of like, disappointed me. And you only really get 2 strikes with the gods, so I had to put her on ice. You know what I mean? She in the freezer. I don't know if I'm gonna ever thaw it out. Our origin story was created in Colombia. Yeah, man, I had to put her on ice, man. So she messed up. Austin was saying Paraguay has solid women. Yeah, but who wants to be in Paraguay? People are abandoning that city. See, she's speaking Spanish, but she looked like a black girl from the States. That's what I do love about Cartagena. They got them sisters here. They got them sisters here. These women are notoriously known for fumbling the bag. Yes, they are. Women mess up a lot. They say men mess up. Nah, women mess up way more than men because the men usually doing more for the woman than they doing for them. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't make it better, but they always doing some dumb shit like trying to be slick, and they don't realize that men are smart. Get Pinky back? Nah, I ain't fucking with Pinky. Assumption? I ain't fucking with Pinky. I had a good time with her, but she's a snake. I knew she was a snake, and I wasn't gonna let her bite me. But she got a little nibble at the end, made me take all the videos down. She didn't make me, I just took it down. Why y'all still fascinated with Pinky? Maybe it was them big balloon titties. Maybe because her skin was so white. You know, some of us got that white ice is colder. Learning Korean so I can check out Korean barbecue when I get to Seoul. Have you ever had a toxic girlfriend in Colombia that you could not resist leaving her? Nah, my toxic girlfriend, hard to leave, was a girl in New York City by the name of Elisa. Boy, she had that snapper. It took me to almost get caught up with her, where she almost had a baby from me, and I was like, please no. And I was like, that's it. I'm never seeing her again. You marry a Peruvian, you don't have to wait for citizenship. Well, I know, but you know, it's what it is, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get married again, you know? I just need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend who's sweet, kind, and not trying to be all up in my pocket. Like Latinas want you to pay for everything, and they don't ever want to come out their pocket. That's the problem. I think a little bit like other women from other cultures, they don't mind coming out their pocket a little bit for you or meeting you halfway, where I think Latinas is more on the men gotta do everything. They want you to pay for their hair, their nails. Like, come on, man. Who was paying for that shit before I got there? And if it was another guy, keep him on the payroll. So what you rank this trip, the CTG, on a scale of 1 to 10? 5. Just find a Dollar Tree Latina? Nah. You know, I just think, you know, I need somebody who also wants to work and have a career but not work too hard. And if you helping me make more money, if you really helping me make more money, then it could be our money. But you know what it is? I don't need another daughter as far as financial commitment. My daughter already be killing me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell my daughter no too much. You feel me? Like, I gotta help her out. My son helps himself out, and I know he gets help from his mother, and I only gotta be his third line of defense. But my daughter, I gotta be her first line of defense. And I don't need a girlfriend who need me to be her first line of defense all the time too. Like, it's just too much, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just take too much from me. You need a woman in Latam who has a job and career. Yeah, so I mean, not to say that Cammie didn't have a job and a career, but she would much rather be a wife and a mother. She'd quit that shit in a minute to be like, nah, you take care of everything. I'm gonna be a mother and a wife. You looking for a unicorn, OG? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because the Thai chicks, if you open a business for them, they'll work in that business. They'll open up a beauty salon for them, they got their business, they happy, they gonna work it. You know, you open up a restaurant for them, they gonna work it, especially if they got that thing. I meet girls in there that work taking care of kids, that's in law school, that work for a law firm. You know, they got chicks in Thailand doing their thing and don't ask you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? The chicks that I'm dating or kind of dating in Thailand, they never called me and asked me for nothing. It's only the ones who used to work in the nightlife who will call you and ask you for something. Hey,
What's up, brother?
shakes.
Everything good? My dog got great niggas. Everything good?
Yes, everything's good.
You want something to drink? You good?
Lemonada menta. Lemonada menta.
Lemonada mental.
Menta, yeah, it's a mint lemonade. Yeah, thank you, brother.
No problem.
You coming from the beach?
Nah, I came
Okay,
from the crib.
okay.
I was out all night. I'm tired, bro.
You where you was at last night? You was in Delirium?
Something like that. I
Okay. Close by. Oh, you get a bag, but the piece. Russians are like that as well. Expect princess treatment. Now, I hate that woman with that princess treatment shit. I'm gonna treat you good, but fuck all that princess shit. You ain't no princess. Grow the fuck up. Be a queen. I hear you, so I had to pay $16K for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Daughters will break you. Perception is reality. I noticed the feminism is all over the world. It's about the level of it. On Latinas, I noticed they don't hold local men 2 hours. No, they want you to pay for their taxi and all this shit, but the local man ain't gotta do shit for them. Same thing in Brazil, same thing in Colombia, same thing in the Dominican Republic. They want a foreigner nigga to do everything, but the local niggas could get away with murder. Get a free baby, they get their first free baby, maybe their first 2-3 babies, they could be broke. Nah, I ain't doing that. So you better than me. I can't tell my daughter no at all. I had to tell her no. And for a long time, I had to tell her no recently, man. It hurt me to tell her no, but I had to tell her no because she'd be abusing me. Asian women know to play the long game. They don't fool me either. The bad ones. The good ones are not like that. It's some street chicks that's like that. If you wife up a chick who used to work in the nightlife in Philippines or Thailand, expect them to be grimy. Not all of them, but they would hustling niggas. They were having sponsors. But if you date one who got a job and work hard, anything you do for them is extra. Like, I went to Thailand, and it's not, she my girl, but she a girl I see sometimes. She works every day, like 6 days a week. Sometimes she'll come to Pattaya to see her friend who lives in Pattaya and party. So when I went back, I bought her a little purse for her. And she was so happy and thankful I bought her something. She was shocked. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of woman you need, that if you buy them something, they are so impressed and shocked. That's what you need. If they like, you got more? Can you bring me this? Can you bring me that? Nah, those are not the ones you want. Searching for a provider, but never had one. The Lord's tribe of providers. Yo, Zoe, you smiling more in Colombia. Yeah, the sun is good. G. Dominguez preaches, oh, thank you for the $20 super chat. Bishop Zoe, Philippines, you want the province girls, not the city girl, but I don't know about the province girls either. You want a chick who's just been raised right, but also has a career aspiration. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get a Dusty. I don't want no Dusty either, you feel me? With no culture, no class, no style. Like I don't want to have to show a girl how to dress. Like I need a shorty with a little bit of flavor. When it's time to put it on and go out, that they know how to do that. You feel me? Like I don't want to. You gotta have a little style. I mean, you put a fly ninja right here. You gotta have a little style. You know what I'm saying? I had a chick in Cartagena. She told me she worked 3 jobs before, and her kid's dad was a stay-at-home dad. Like you said, I paid for the taxi, the food. I found out after the fact when we laid up. Yeah, not at all. The ones who have a job are married with kids. No, that's not true. It's young 20-something years old, 30 years old who don't got a kid yet. If you got a career, if you're working on your career, they usually don't have a kid. People have kids when they don't know what the hell they doing and they don't have a career in mind. They're not working towards something. Those are the girls who usually got a kid. Now, if they got a kid and they was married, that's another story. But when you got a career in mind and a goal, you're not having no kids yet. You know what I mean? The ones who had a kid at 14 and 16 and all that, those are the ones, or 18, they're the ones who didn't have no plan. Those are the ones with the kids. The girls who doing something that I talk to, they be like, nah, I'm not having no kid till I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, I gotta finish this before I have a kid. Those are the ones with a plan. You feel me? So nah, I think the opposite. My experience has taught me that women who have a plan in mind don't have a kid yet. It's the ones who didn't have a plan who got the kid. Hey, good. God, I'm leaving the street meat alone. I say if you met any lady overseas with no job, it's a no-go for him. I mean, if you want to smash up, that's one thing, but if you want to make them your girl, that's another thing. The young lady Cammie had the style education, and she child. Yes, she had everything that I wanted, but I think what she wanted, I didn't want to do. Like, I didn't want to just take care of somebody. Like, okay, I'm in my 50s, doggy. I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm always in the mindset of making money. Now think about somebody my age starting a family over. I'm in cruise control, but I'm still trying to make money and do things, right? But I'm in like cruise control. I'm trying to manage what I have and make sure I have something to continue, because I'm not physically working, haven't been physically working for like 8 years. But if I get married and have a kid now, I gotta go in grizzly mode. My body ain't built for grizzly mode no more. I did grizzly mode when I was younger, when I was married, when I had 2 young kids. I did grizzly mode for 20 years, dogs. I don't got 20 more years for grizzly mode, dogs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got 20 years of grizzly mode left in me, dogs. Nah. No job keeping it moving, you know? From my experience, Filipinas been lazy as F. Don't have the same hustle mentality as Ty. All right, I respect that, Max. Fair enough. Well, Filipinas be working hard. They a lot of nurses all over the world. I wouldn't say Filipinas don't work hard. Hey. Yeah, Filipinas, I wouldn't say Filipinas, but maybe the ones that's from the province or the ones in Angeles City in Manila, I don't know. Fair enough. Yeah, so, I don't know, y'all. But it's cool, it's entertaining. I gotta go upstairs and see if my video finished uploading, because I got a Sunday sermon. So let me get out of here, let me get off of here, y'all. I'll try to get them likes up before we leave. 300 been in the building for a long time. We ain't even got 200 likes. QHT68 Vision. Salute. Thank you, brother, for the support. Filipinas have corporate jobs. My mom just retired and she was training a Filipina overseas to take over her job. Yeah, the Vibe Gastro is my spot. Was there back in May. Travel M3. Yeah, so let's wrap it up, y'all. Zoe, how do I book a consultation? Looking for your links. Just send it to paypal.me/BarberWorldTV and put the $100 and say you want for a consultant. I'll hit you back with my phone number, leave your phone number, and we'll do it like that. But there is a PayPal link in the description. There's a Cashapp link in the description. When is Mike and Parfum collab? If I see them, I'll holler at them. If I see them and see if they want to do it. But I don't want to be like everybody else and just interview them. You know what I mean? Like everybody's interviewing them now. If I could think of something more creative to do with them, then I'll do it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to just want to interview them for the sake of interviewing them. You know what I mean? When they've been being interviewed by guys in Thailand a lot. You know, I like try to. If I wasn't the first to do it, you know, like I like to be the first, or I like to do something different. I don't like. Zoe is not a copycat dude. You know what I mean? I'm not a copycat dude, and I'm not a follower. So I don't know. I have an idea. I'm gonna reach out to Came Abroad. Okay. That's because all the Filipinas with hustle leave the Philippines. You got a point there too. Keep doing your things, though. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you, Ms. Raw. Filipinas work in the call centers also. Yeah, Filipinas be working. I wouldn't say that they lazy. I would say they be working. All right, y'all, we're gonna shut it down. I guess nobody went to the beach today because I would expect mad girls here by 6 o'clock. Well, it's not 6 o'clock here yet. 5:30. Should we stay another 30 minutes? If so, I might have to get a girl to sit down with me. We've been on here for 2 hours. El Sancho. I drink this quick. This is lemon and mint. It's lemonade with mint in it. So the green is from the grinded up mint. It's excellent. I think it also makes me go to the bathroom good too. Yeah, I got a pretty good, last time too, man. Y'all, thank you for the donation. Ripple effect, thank you. Zoe, you a smart brother, but I see you have a ceiling. Everybody got a ceiling. Who don't got a ceiling? Yeah, my ceiling is not that high either. No, nobody is better. I just think in general they got a kinder and more family tradition, and they're patient and more kind to others. Why, I don't know, but they seem like calmer kind of people in general. Like, I don't know why, but it just seems that way. I don't know what Rio's like for New Year's because I haven't enjoyed the New Year festival because it's the time I make the most money in my Airbnb. So until I'm ready to, forfeit a couple $1,000s and be there myself, right now I'm not willing to do that. I didn't get a notification. I'm damn near missed the whole show. I know, man. You gotta unsubscribe and subscribe again and hit the notification bell. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Thai women are a vibe if you get the right one, and I'm speaking from experience, Ms. Roy. Yeah, I would agree. But it's hard being with anybody. It really is, man. It's hard to find a Thai woman in the States. Seemed like, well, yeah, it definitely would be hard to find a Thai woman in the States. Jugi, are the tikas out? Not right now. Ninjas be trying to wipe up anything. I wouldn't say they're just alike, but they seem the most similar out of the, and Lao too. They were all probably one country. Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand was all Siam, I think. They're very similar. At least they appear to be. They're like cousins. That shit was good. Any advice for Keys? The funny thing is, I said something not too long ago about brothers getting a lot of followers, but they weren't real followers because of their shorts. And when I don't say somebody's name, it's because I'm talking about more than one person. But yes, I did have him in mind, but I didn't say his name because I don't really be trying to start nothing. Now, he said somebody sent him the part of the video, and of course he could relate it to himself because he's one of the persons that have done it. And he's one of the persons that actually people has followed to do that. He's one of the main guys who did the creep cam videos in the clock tower with the spy glasses and the spy glasses in the DR. He's one of the people that had girls snatching people's glasses off their face because they thought they were creep cam. And him doing that, he inspired Sin City to do that, and a few others to do that. So, but he had played that part of my video where I didn't say his name, and he took shots at me, and I had commented on in his comments, and we went back and forth, and I was basically making my point, but then he erased it. So, but we just had that conversation about that behavior, he and I, in the comments. And he tried to equate my content similar. Now, I do have some creep cam videos, but nothing as personal as with the spy glasses. And he tried to say, you know, that's my top videos of that, and it's not true. Some of my top videos are considered creep cam videos, but I got long form videos where I did hell of a editing and all that shit that, you know, got 1 million, close to 1 million, 7, 5, 400,000. So he and I just had this back and forth, but he erased it because I don't know, I was making a good point, man. I wasn't deflecting, I was making my points clear, and he erased it. So it's funny that he had accused me of creep camming in a Gustos, and then he goes and films in a strip club, and he gets arrested for it. I think, I'm not absolutely sure, I could be wrong. And it's just like a brother said, he said, brother, I could disagree without being disrespectful. And I think that's what we need to learn how to do. Brother, I could critique you and disagree with you without being disrespectful. And I don't think other people are mature enough to do that. And if you say something or critique someone, they have to run to the internet and make a video disrespecting you. And that's unnecessary. We could disagree and still be respectful to my brother. And that's all it is. You know, that's all it is, you know. That's all it is. And I can't fault him because I did some things that wasn't right as well. And I've suffered some consequences for the choices that I made too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he gonna be okay. It ain't the worst thing in the world. It ain't the end of the world. But, you know, sometimes we do things and we gotta pay a price for it. And that's it. You know, we got to learn from our mistakes or our poor decisions, because it wasn't necessarily a mistake. It was just a poor decision, and I have made poor decisions as well. You know, it doesn't make anybody better or nothing, but people say things about me. I never run to the internet and make a response video. That's a point of immaturity to me. And I see a lot of guys in the industry, in the YouTube space, do that. We can all critique each other. Sometimes people critique me and they're right, and I make the adjustment and I don't say anything. Sometimes people critique me and I disagree and I still don't say nothing. So I think it's a point of you got to be mature enough to let somebody critique you without being so responsive. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us is perfect, and we all could be critiqued to make us better. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what dudes got to learn, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So my battery is dead, and I'm using the mic, so I can't charge it up. So we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. And I thank y'all for all your super chats. I thank y'all for the support. I thank y'all, you know, for giving me some questions that I can answer. So what up? Man, see ya in Cali later. I see, is it Cecil level? Man, so you solidified out here. You don't have to explain nothing to these. Yeah, okay, yeah, the internet made ninjas too sensitive. I don't think the internet makes guys sensitive. I think guys show their sensitivity through the internet. You feel me? I bet y'all can't have fun sober if you need to drink to mash it up, so no points. I didn't drink no alcohol. I had a lemonade mint. I don't even drink that much. I had one drink since I've been here. It was a shot of tequila at the club, and I got a headache the next day. So now, because I haven't been drinking so much. So, yeah. I'll tell you, at the festival, we should hit up Cantina 15. I'm definitely going with the baddie. Okay, I gotta find me a baddie then. So before the battery die, y'all, I just wanna say thank y'all. Y'all donated $181, which I appreciate. And some people hit me, probably I got 100 on the Cashapp, and plus so we did like 300 on the donations today, and that's excellent. I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate, because that's what we need out here. But we ready for the Sunday sermon. It's almost ready. It's short, but let me go upstairs and check.